And once again, good Thursday morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome to Scotty Ray's Weather as we begin this day together one more time. 74 as you're waking up today. I hope it's all good for you and you've had a good evening and enjoying yourself as we begin another day. Let's see here. 40% chance of showers today. More of the wet stuff. It just doesn't seem to go away. And we are starting to see temperatures slowly rise now. So we'll watch that carefully and let you know how this turns out here as we begin today. Let's see what's making a few headlines. The big thing that we saw yesterday where the Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians have added mask mandate if you're going to be visiting the casinos. Now the latest that we see as of this morning, headlines of possibility Joe implementing more mask mandates for even those who may have already had the vaccine. We'll watch that closely. How do you feel about that? I know this is a very serious disease. It's a lot of discussions of where or where not to get the shot. They say that this second round is going to be even worse than the first, is what all the talk is. Y'all have seen the headlines as I have. But they are urging Americans left and right to go get the shot if you have not taken yours yet, as this starts to slowly get worse. We're seeing it all over the South again. So there you go. This morning I noticed this. I don't know if y'all have seen all the wildfires that are happening out west, but pictures are starting to come out. Daily Mail posted this of New York. As we look at this, this is New York from the fires that are happening out west as it blows the smoke that way. This is how it looks. Statue of Liberty. Just a haze over New York as these wildfires rage out west. They hadn't had much rain there at all. We've gotten our share, hadn't we? Whew, a bunch of it. All right, let's turn and talk a little bit about weather this morning and get things going for you.
Your forecast is brought to you by MeTV, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
First off, let's pull in radar and let's take a look at what we've got this morning as we look across from Texas all the way across Mississippi, Louisiana, and into Georgia and Alabama. Just a smidgen of a shower there popping up to the west of Mississippi, due southeast of Monroe, Louisiana, around Buckner, Louisiana. A little shower this morning. We get over to Georgia also, a few showers there south of Macon in that area near Albany, Georgia there. Doles, Georgia, getting a shower. Nothing big as we look at Mississippi and Alabama, all clear at this point. Just barely anything even showing up in the Gulf this morning. As we look at severe weather for the next, for today, let's check that out and see what we've got. Again, just a light chance across the deep south here. We get into a 1 out in Arizona as we go up Montana, also in that 1 area. But nothing bad today as we move into take a look at Friday to see how that brings. And it will bring to the Dakotas some severe weather. Light all across the south here, but as we get up in North Dakota and Minnesota, in those areas tomorrow, level 2 of some thunderstorm activity. As let's go ahead and look into Saturday and make sure our weekend is okay at this point. And still, across the south, we look great. Nothing but average light rain is what we'll do. Michigan has a chance of over the weekend of getting a 1 there. So we're not bad at all as we look at that. All right, let's turn and get into our temperatures and different things that are happening with the weather this morning. As we go back and look at our record highs and record lows, 1981, 104. 81 was that hot year. The record low was set in 1947 with a 58-degree mark on that day. Kind of cool, wasn't it? As we look at the rain chances today, a 40% chance there, and it looks like the northeastern corner of Lauderdale County has a little bit more of a chance than everybody else. And back through Kemper and Philadelphia, the southwest corner of Lauderdale County and onward into Clark, not as big of a chance there. Columbus area showing that it may get a little more than Meridian area as well. But if you'll notice those temperatures, we are into the 90s now. 91 from Meridian, back over to Jackson, about 92, and Hattiesburg going to clock in at 92. Most likely before the afternoon is out. As we go to the east side of us there in Alabama, all through Livingston and those areas, about 89 degrees is what we're looking at as we'll look at Livingston, Alabama, and up through Geiger and those areas there. Down in Troy, about 90 today. As we look at this, now, not much to this. This is a thunder. You look at how this is going to move. This is just popping up, and it comes across here. And will go away next week. A 0% chance of turning into anything, but it's a depression there over Alabama at this point, moving out. kind of confusing there as to where this is coming in, but nothing to worry about. As we roll and look at our temperatures over the next 10 days, wow, have you looked at that? Warmer weather, isn't it? We don't see that blue anymore, keeping us cool here in the deep south. So warm weather expected as we get up here about 60% above average there. Temperatures are going to start to climb. Be prepared for that. Let's look at our 7-day forecast of what we've got stacked in for today. 90 to 91 is going to be that temperature for today as we go for that. Again, fog most likely will play a factor till about 9 a.m. this morning. So you might want to leave 10 minutes early just to be on the safe side of where you go for visibility purposes. Now, there's not a advisory that is out this morning, but there is fog. 40% chance of showers this afternoon after 1 o'clock. Heat index is what we're going to watch. As we look at this, the heat index will climb to about 98 degrees, although we'll have 98 there. 20% chance of rain tonight. Not much to it. 72 for a low. As we get into a Friday to end the week, we have a 60% chance of showers, and that will move in after 12 o'clock tomorrow. Right after lunchtime, we get that chance. And again, the heat index to end the week is going to be 97 to 98 again tomorrow. So we've got two days of packed hot weather that's right around the corner. As the weekend progresses, we'll get after 1 o'clock on Saturday. So early morning shouldn't be a problem if you need things to do outside. That rain chance rolls in about 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon there. As we look to Saturday night, not much chance of rain at all. 73 for a low and partly cloudy. And again, after church time on Sunday is when we get this 40% chance of showers that will roll in there with a 40% chance. High 92 again over the weekend. See those temperatures? They are warm there, even getting up to 93 next week. So warm. Let's jump ahead to into August here, and we'll go down to August the 4th. We'll have some more rain down here about the first week of August, lowering the temps a little bit. But our temps are into the 90s for the most part at this point. So pay attention to all of that. Right now, as you're waking up, 74. Again, we do have that fog. If you hadn't walked outside and looked any, hadn't cracked the door today, there is some. That should be with us till roughly 9 a.m. this morning. So a warm day. Don't forget if you walk, do that early or do that late. If you do that for exercise, because that heat is rough. Or if you got to spend any time, an extended time outside, make sure to have your water and things if you've got to work out there, because it'll drain you quickly. It happens before you know it, and that heat will get to you and almost make you. I don't know if you've ever been around anybody that's had what they call like a heat stroke. It's not fun. It almost want to have that pinky looking faint. So be careful as you're out there. Don't overdo it is all I'm trying to point out to you there. As we turn to our friends at the Precast Group, they're the ones that build these, to keep you safe during storms. And if you need a storm shelter, they're there to help you out. Now, these could be installed if you've already got your home built or if you're building one. It doesn't matter the case of that. You can design the inside any way you want to put it. Your seating there, they're solid, they're tough, and it takes the worry out when a storm breaks out where you can ease into solid. That's not going anywhere. This is what you see that after a tornado passes of what is still standing. Get yourself one of these. Very affordable. They can show you the different models to choose from, whether you want yours in ground, above ground, or however you want to do it to make sure that you're safe. You can even add these to where you've got a walkway leading out the back door to wherever you put it there. The main thing is being safe and being prepared when the storms come. It is the Precast Group here in Meridian. They're located out on 145, 482 3 is the number to call, and they'll tell you more about it. Protect your family today. Be ready for when those storms happen. That's what they're there for. They'll help you in any way they can. Already, Thursday morning, this week is moving quite along. Candace will be off once again today. She's out in San Antonio getting ready for her son to graduate the military boot camp. Again, we've got Britt Gully coming in this morning. He'll join me here at 8 o'clock. I hope you'll join us. Come back. Always interesting. I think I learned more from Britt yesterday than I have in the last 3 years. I want to say good morning to Claudine Baskin. Thank you for joining. Also, Melanie Stahl watching us from Russell this morning. Thank you. Tommy Ainsworth is up. Terry Ray, good morning to you also. Miss Joyce Stamper, how are you today? Miss Ann Cook joins us as well, along with Miss Sylvia Stewart. Bree Packer is up on Friday Eve, as she puts it. Joy Robinson, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good and feeling well. Miss LaWanda Grantham is there. Alice Peden, along with, let's see here, I try to walk about 2.5 to 3 miles a day. That's a good bit there. I used to manage a mile, okay, and I hadn't done it in a while. I need to get back into doing what I preach about. It's good to do, but that's 3 miles a day. That's really good. Do a little bit in the morning, a little bit in the afternoon. But always watch your temperatures whenever you do that. Good morning to Nick Dowd as well. Exercise, always good for the heart, isn't it? We'll be back again at 8 a.m. As I said, Britt will join us this morning as we'll kick off. Lots of topics to discuss this morning. Won't you join us? Again, that kicks off at 8 a.m. right here in just a little while. Thank you all for dropping by, and we'll be telling you more as the morning progresses, what headlines are and what's going on across America. We'll discuss all of that this morning right here at Scotty Ray's Weather.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by